You're on, sir.
Hi, I'm Adam Hansen. I'm driving the Porsche 911 Turbo.
Turbo, 7 laps with Mark. Adam, the mirrors are lined up for me. I want your eyes forward. Things happen pretty quick on track, so we're going to take away those elements of distraction. I don't even want my drivers looking at the dash, the tach, the odometer, eyes up looking forward.
All right.
I'll call out the shift points and guide you through the process. Rotate your wheel 1 turn to the right, 1 full rotation. Keep going. You can take your hands off. I just want 9 and 3 on track. Good.
All right.
Show me your 9 and 3. That's a good hand position. Now, that's what I want on track.
Okay.
This car, the pedals do rotate with the wheel.
I see that.
Your other car, your GTR, they will not. Basically, you maintain your 9 and 3 hand position, your paddles will always be there because they're always up and down shift in a straight line. Okay? Are you comfortable with paddle shift?
Yep.
Very good. You know right side's up,
Right up.
left side down. Downshift under braking. So we'll be braking first, and I'll call it downshift. Downshifts in these cars don't slow you down.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why we do it under braking. This car is strong between 3rd and 4th gear, so once we get into that range, all of our shifting will be done in the long straightaway. Okay, and I'll call it out. Upshift, downshift, brake, turn in, whatever to help you to adjust. On track, Adam, we start braking at double orange cones. Okay, it's a pretty fast car. You got well over 500 horsepower here.
Nice.
So this car gets from point A to point B pretty quick. So at orange cones, you start your braking. You want to be firm. You don't want to stab or pump the pedals. Again, you'll drive this car with your right foot as much as your hands. Okay, the car's very responsive. Heavy braking in a straight line. Downshift complete. Turning into the corner from far opposite side, indicated by single green. Turning into the corner to apex, double green. Double green, apex is where you start squeezing back on throttle nice and smooth. Power comes on this car pretty quick. Okay, any questions, sir?
No, sir.
Let's go have some fun. Clear forward to your left. Just watch that pillar right there. Forward more. There you go. Turn in now. Beauty. Good, good. Make your way on down.
Those are way up in front of me.
Yeah. You can lean that seat forward a bit if you'd like. It's up to you.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Just want to make sure your hands are good. To your left, just beyond that 200-mile-per-hour sign, the edge of the wall, you're going to turn into your right. Turn into your right so I can look to make sure it's clear. Back to left. And Adam, you are clear to enter. Between the blues, you're going to pull an upshift. Right side paddle. There you go. Single green is your target. What side to be on at that point, where to turn into apex. 2 greens, apex, you should be touching paint. Helps point the nose. Squeeze on throttle and exit. Long straightaway. There's our right driver. Upshift. Doing good. Accelerate the orange. Upshift 1 more. There you go. Start braking. Left side downshift. Beautiful. Release brake. Use that rolling momentum to carry into the corner. Get that nose turned in. Start squeezing on throttle and exit. Accelerating out. Good, good, good. Accelerate the orange. Beautiful. Doing good. And brake. Car passes us. We're going to stay the left side here. Keep rolling. Actually, it's 2 cars. Keep rolling high on the blue. Doing fine. Got 1 more to come by here. All clear. Back to your right. Get on line. Good, good, good. Single green to double green. Head turn. Looking down track. Squeezing on throttle and exit. Accelerating to orange. Doing good. And brake. All right. Got another car passing. Oh, never mind. They decided to turn off course. Get that nose turned in. Tight to apex. Always turn in first, then accelerate out at apex. Yeah, if a driver accelerates too soon or too aggressive, all the weight comes off the front to the rear, you lose your steering.
I see.
So these cars got to be a little more precise. Your GTR will be a little more forgiving because you got your power up front. All your weight out to single green. Turn into corner to apex. Get that nose pointed first. Back to throttle. Squeeze on exit. Doing good. Accelerate the orange. Upshift. Beautiful. Doing good, Adam. And brake. Brake, brake, brake. Downshift 1. Nice. Start fading off brake. You want to use that rolling momentum because then the car's balanced. Then you start to accelerate out at apex. Accelerating to orange. Looking beyond for direction to your left. Brake. Single green. Turn into double green. Head turn. Look through the corner. Get to apex. Squeeze on throttle and exit just over the hill. There we go. Green to green. Get that nose turned in. Squeeze on throttle. Accelerate the orange. And brake. Brake, brake, brake. Green cone. Get that nose turned in. Let it roll to apex. Finish your turn. Back to throttle. Squeeze on exit. The car handles pretty well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Turn into chicane. straight line through, maintaining pace. Beautiful. Brake all the way out. So when you turn in
way out.
early like this, it's
Sorry.
okay. All you're doing is adding corner.
Yeah.
You want to take that angle away.
Took a
That's
lot more corner there.
Exactly. Turn in from opposite side, straightens the corner. Upshift. Beautiful. Got that. And brake. All right, Adam, stay up high here. I got a car coming around on the bottom. We're just rolling that blue line. Keep rolling. You're doing fine, sir. Keep going. They're going to pass on the bottom, and we're all clear. Clear to proceed. Accelerate the orange. And brake. Single green, double green. Look through the corner. Your hands follow your eyes. Find your marks early. Makes it easier to get to where you need to be. And as you can see, as you progress or you speed up, your marks are coming up quicker.
Right.
So you need to be looking down track more. Squeeze on throttle, accelerate, and brake. Those are the hazards of this car. We're clear to pass on the inside on the bottom here. Let it roll. Now start accelerating out. All clear. Good pass. You just passed a Ferrari, man. Not bad. Brake. Point. Back on throttle. You're always accelerating to orange. Some points are busier than others. Out to green.
Oh, sorry.
Turn in. You're fine.
And then
You're
turn
okay.
in.
You got a good recovery.
Yep.
Accelerate out. Put that foot down.
Okay.
Shift. Shift. Oh yeah. All the way to orange. Oops. Brake.
Overshifted.
Brake, brake, brake. Downshift one. Nice. Fading off brake. Get that nose turn. Just let it roll. Good. Good. Back to throttle. Squeeze on exit. Accelerating. All right. We're going to pass on the inside of the Mercedes as well. They took your line away. You're a little bit tighter here. Stay above the paint. Squeeze on throttle. Put that foot down. There you go. Get some power here. Turn in. Straight line. Straight at the top. Accelerate out. Good. Good. So we use all the racetrack.
Yep.
And brake. Out to single green. Get that nose turned in. Tight to apex again. Accelerate out. Doing good. Accelerating to orange. Perfect. Doing well. Brake. Point. Back on throttle. Accelerate to orange. There you go. All the way across. Releasing brake. Turn that nose in. Point it down track. Back to throttle. Accelerate out. Yes, sir. Upshift. Good, good, good. And brake. Firm brake. Downshift one. Stay up a bit. Now start turning it. There we go. Look at that. Now back to throttle. Accelerate out. See how we took that angle out?
Yep.
You can do the same thing in your other car.
Yeah. Pumping up my Kia back home.
Brake, brake. A little different, isn't it? Turn your head. Look through the corner. Turn that wheel. Back to throttle. Squeeze on exit. Yes, yes, yes. Brake. Turn in. Squeeze on throttle to orange. There you go. Doing well. And brake. Brake, brake, brake. We're staying the high side here, Adam. We just completed. Ooh, I'm sorry. We got 2 more laps. I'm going to let this car pass. Clear to pass. Clear to go. We got 2 more laps. See, they just set themselves up because we're going to pass them again. All the way out to green. Release brake. Release brake. Release that momentum.
All right.
Tight to apex. Now start accelerating out. Accelerate out. Good. Put that foot down. Upshift. And brake. Brake, brake, brake. Downshift. Stay up. Release brake. Release brake. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh.
Beautiful. Accelerate out. See how we caught up to them?
Yep.
Pass on the inside. There you go. Brake. There you go. They took your line away. We're staying just to the inside. Turn in. Turn in. Back to throttle. Accelerate out. Accelerate. Beautiful. Brake. Turn in. Tight to apex. All the way out. There you go. Use all the track. Back to left. You're doing good, man. And brake. And you're getting comfortable.
Getting there.
Yeah, you're starting to trust the car. Tight to apex. Back to throttle. Squeeze on. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. All the way to orange. Yes. Brake. Turn. Straight line through chicane. Always maintaining pace to orange. You're doing well. Out to orange. Release brake. Turn in. Touch paint. Back to throttle. Squeeze it. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. All the way to orange. Upshift. Beautiful. And brake. Firm brake. Downshift. Stay up. So you're turning early now. You got all this corner. Turn the wheel. Back to throttle. Good recovery. Accelerate to orange. Brake. Brake, brake. To green there. Releasing. Hit head turn, look through the corner, find your next marker, squeeze on throttle. Brake, turn in, looking down track, out to center, accelerate the orange. Beautiful. All right, Adam, hold us to the left side here. We just completed 7. We're going to turn off course to your left between white cones. There we go, right there. Back to 10.
All right.
How was that?
That was fun.
Good job, man. Did well. Absolutely. Now, your GTR is going to be a little different. The advantage you have now, back on track, same line, same marks.
Right.
So it's going to be easier to adjust. You're building confidence and trust, and you'll be fine.
All right.
You're doing good.
Thank you.
And we're going to park this car through the middle of the tent, but go forward to the block wall.
Yep.
Get more of an arc, and then come right back through center, right through middle right here. And let's park on the other side of this silver Cayman.
I can manage that.
Right there. And stop right here. Rotate your wheel all the way to the left, all the way to lock. That's good. Hazards off. Video on.